I want to start with kind of the biggest news of the week. Scott Walker, what are your impressions about what happened and what lessons can maybe Team Kasich take from that?
Well, I think for Scott Walker, you hate to see a campaign go down and you feel bad for all the people involved. I thought he had a remarkable chance to carve out a spot in this field. And for whatever reason, sometimes it doesn't work. And I admire the fact that they faced up to the reality and got out. But I think there's two kinds of geography in politics, political geography and real geography. Political geography, he was taking up the sort of a little bit both, but the lane that I think he was trying to get into was this center governing conservative lane, and he just never really had a chance to articulate that.
And lessons that you can take?
Well, you got to keep control of the checkbook.
Right. Yes, they were spending a lot of money. Do you think that Walker? I mean, everybody's happy that Walker's out. Who's a rival to Walker? Do you think that John Kasich, can benefit in some particular way from Walker's departure from the race?
Well, you never benefit from somebody else's misfortune, but I will say this: the political geography is where John Kasich fits. The governing conservative who gets results. That's good for us. The second piece is the real geography, because after we get through the SEC primary on the 1st of March, we head to the industrial Midwest. That ought to be a good place for us, and that's where that state now is very much in play.
So Kasich Super PAC put up this ad. They've been doing a lot of advertising in your state. They put one up the other day with kind of a tongue-in-cheek mocking Donald Trump Kasich helicopter. Kasich has done pretty well staying out of Trump's crosshairs. Do you have any concern about now provoking Donald's ire and him going after the government?
I don't think you poke in the cage. You don't have to. Our position has been we have a positive message. We're going to talk about things that we care about. The problem we had in the debate was that was a debate that was set up to say, you said this, he said this. We're not into that. We haven't had that kind of exchange with anybody.
Right.
We'll keep talking about what we're keep talking about. We'll do fine.
Carly Fiorina has been on the rise. Obviously, great debate performance according to everyone. What's your sense of Carly Fiorina in New Hampshire?
I think she's got a lot of interest. I think she's got some very good people working for her. I think she's had good trips up there. She's like everybody else. This field is scrambled right now. If nationally, if the front runner's at 24, that means everybody's in the game. And I think she's in the game. Everybody tends to get a moment. The real question is, can you sustain that moment?
Do you sense, some people sense that Donald Trump is losing a little altitude post-debate. Do you sense any of that in New Hampshire where he is still the front runner?
It's hard to say. I look more at the numbers that Carson got.
Yeah.
Because I think Carson, if you took Carson and Trump's numbers together, they're sort of where Trump was.
Right.
And I'm wondering whether Carson is an away station for people who've got out there with the anger and are now sort of moving back and looking at other people, and whether that puts that in play. Donald Trump's going to be Donald Trump.
I got to ask you, we're here in Fenway Park. You're a season ticket holder for
Right
this
here.
team, right up there. In all your years, what's your single favorite Fenway memory?
I'm going to be, well, just two. One is Pedro in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
But the other one was, we were here for the 6th game in 2013. I've been coming to this park for 58 years.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be here when they won. It was one of the most, and the whole park stayed. There was no ride. They just stayed. It was a wonderful night.